So let's just make the assumption that we want to have, to start, you'll start any car off, we'll put 2 degrees at the front.
2 degrees at the front, yeah.
I'm making a video. Nice. Hello. Hi.
Which obviously that isn't, because you can't adjust the camber at the front.
So this one, for example, I should have changed it for something.
You should have
a turnbuckle, yeah. But it should be 2 degrees out,
So
or it should be
up.
2.
So they're going to go like that.
Okay. It should be 2 degrees, 2 degrees.
Yeah.
Something
Well, that's
like
a good
this.
point to start with. 2 degrees is a good starting point.
For
By the way,
front.
Lauren says 3.5 at the back for the touring cars, but I think it's too much.
Okay,
Well, they're definitely touching equally now, so that's good.
that's good.
The only thing that you need to change is the toe. I think this one is towing out too far. This one's almost at 0. This one's at about 1.5, 2 degrees. that one.
Okay.
So we need to bring this one back in, so it's adjusting that there. So that needs to come out to push the
That
tire
will
in.
be, that will make sense.
Yeah.
That will make
See?
them more in towards the inside, right?
That's right.
Or do we
They need to be set 0 to begin with, so you can get the right feel for the car,
okay,
and then you can start adjusting them.
and to put them towards the inside.
So this one's pointing out, it needs to point
Yeah.
straight because this one's pointing slightly.
Oh, and maybe if we switch on everything. Yeah.
Oh, hang on, you're not
Of
plugged
course.
in.
It's not. Ah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And for the back, so you adjusted the turnbuckles.
Yeah, that's
and
to give the
what
camber.
is-
So that's
and
going to give you camber.
Do we need to put a specific angle?
Usually you have less camber at the back of the car and more
Yeah.
at the front. So what we'll do is we'll have a look and see.
Less at the back.
Yeah, we'll see what 0 looks like.
Less at the back. That's interesting.
It depends on the. You can set it up the way that your preference is, and as well as what the track is. But you do have to find that sweet spot to get your better
But
incremental.
Yeah.
since it's a fast track, it doesn't need that much at the front, right?
No. Right. So this one. That needs to come back.
With this. There we go.
Thank you. So I can't get to that again. That's going to have to come off.
Fine tuning of Vintage Tamiya Part 1, probably final one as well.
Final before it explodes. Because I was thinking, because the rear was super loose, and
Yeah.
I was
I think it's because
always.
it's also because this
sliding
tire,
too
you need
much.
to replace this tire if you can.
I will.
Because it's coned now, so it's
Okay.
the other way to do.
I have some new front ones spare. Maybe it's better off destroying those ones first.
Yeah, man, let's get the tuning right with your old
So-
tires, and then we can look at it with new tires.
So obviously, as you can see, the turnbuckles are not made for it.
No, but you can do very incremental gains with it. That's the thing.
Okay. And I thought that maybe the diff was too loose. I don't know. Is there a way as well to kind of measure by hand?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the how it works? Diff at the front should feel a bit tighter, or
No, the front, because that's where you're steering, it should be a bit looser.
looser at the front and tighter at the rear.
back.
Tighter at the
And
back.
that's different when you've got belted cars, because this has obviously got a
Of course.
solid.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you've got fat fingers.
I'm like the nurse during the surgery, you know, I give you the tools.
Right. So now they're fine. They're touching equally.
Yeah.
The camber. Oops. Let's do it at 0,
0 at the rear.
just to start with. Because I want you to be able to take the car out and feel a subtle difference. That's why.
Yeah.
And then you don't do major modifications at once. You should only do 1 or 2 things at most, then test it and then come back in. Because if you do more than say 1 or 2 or more
Yeah.
adjustments, how do you know what the improvement is?
Of course.
So that's why you always just do 1 or 2, at least 1 if you can. I know it's more track time and more fiddly, but at least you'll be able to get a better accuracy of what you've just, you know, done to achieve the result.
For the video, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit and your background in RC?
Hello, I'm Brent. I'm just a fan of RC cars and more so Tamiya. I'm a proud Tamiya owner. And I just like tinkering and improving.
Yeah, how many 959?
I've got 12 of them.
12.
12.
12.
And in your collection for the quest of the first 100, where are you now?
I don't like buggies, so I collect all of the car chassis, and I'll steer clear of the buggies or cars that look like grasshoppers.
Fair enough.
But you can look me up on TamiyaCrazy.com.
Okay, cool.
One more very important question. Where do you live?
Nope, we don't gonna say.
Everything's under lock and key.
Fair enough. Fair
So
enough.
what I would say to you now is give this a go.
Okay, let's go for it. Alex,
Yeah.
all your serpents, all good?
All good.
One day we'll do a video about your
Thank
all your
you, Tim.
setup and
Different
everything.
settings on
But
mine as well.
yeah, but we'll do the video for Serpent 1/8 a bit later. Thank you very much.
Cheers.